We enter the second half of this action-filled day and we are still live from Xavier School in San Juan. For our fourth game, we feature 14 under action between two North Division squads who are still in the thick of the fight for playoff spots as we continue the live coverage of the country's premier youth basketball league, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. So tapos na yung makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors at yung Marikina Junior Shoemasters. So ito naman, Battle of Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants and Davao King Thorns. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Bechong here, Kyle Sanchez and Richie Sanggalang at courtside. And itong dalawang laban natin, Kyle, parehas galing sa panalo to.
Yes, of course, both of these teams wanting to continue yung winning streak nila, no? And kung gaano kainit dito sa venue natin today, I'm sure ganun din kainit yung mga laro natin this afternoon.
So for Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants, they won over Manila Health Forum with Doc Atoy 65-62. Just a 3-point win, but still, a win is a win for Quezon City.
Yes, it was a close game all throughout, but towards the end game, it was Quezon City that made the necessary stops and made some key baskets as well to get that win over Manila.
When one guy stood out, it's number 8, Tristan Flores, who had 16 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. To say that this is a complete performance is an understatement, Kyle.
Well, Tristan Flores really filling up the stat sheet for his team, no? So we can't wait to see if he'll be able to replicate that performance here today.
For Davao King Thorns, they won over makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors 70-60, a 10-point win.
Yes, for the first 3 quarters, Davao was only able to score 42 points, but in that fourth quarter, they let out a 28-point explosion that gave them that separation needed for that win.
Para naman sa Davao King Thorns, Santino Miguel Tison, last game against San Juan, 18 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal.
Yes, no, the most consistent performer right now for Davao, averaging close to 15 points per game, itong si Santino Tison. So, of course, a good matchup between Flores and Tison here today.
Again, itong Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants, 3-2 ang kanilang win-loss record, habang ang Davao King Thorns naman 3-4. So we will see how this game will develop in just a short while. Meanwhile, ibigay na muna natin sa ating venue announcer, Gio Cruz.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Xavier School here in San Juan City for the continuation of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. We are live on the official FB page and YouTube channel of the Junior MPBL. It's the 14 under division between Davao All-Win Feeds and Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants. Now let's meet the starting lineups, beginning with Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants. Starting guard number 3, Rafael Cheng. Under guard number 7, Wei Vergara. Starting forward number 22, Paxton Chan. Under forward number 23, Jordan Yang. And at center, number 15, Rion C. Head coach for the Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants, 14 under, Ian Mato. Assisted by Ian Rosella, Ron Cruz, and Rika Young. Team manager, Philbert Cheng. And now let's meet the starters from Davao All-Win Feeds. Starting guard number 45, Lance Andres. Under guard number 53, MC Fontanilla. At forward number 29, Chris Fion. Under forward number 7, Jarel Javier. And at center number 14, Sam Paras. Head coach for the Davao All-Win Feeds, 14 under, Arvin Braganza, assisted by Eddie Bunto. Iris Isib, Team Manager Erwin and Alan.
Doride, bola ng Pinoy, the official ball of the junior MPBL team starters para sa Davao. It's Mac Dihon Fontanilla, Lance Andres, Chris Fian, Harel Xavier, and Sam Paras. Para naman sa Quezon City, Rafa Cheng, Hui Vergara, Jordan Yeng, Paxton Tan, and Rion C. Once again, this is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Charles Bechong here, Kyle Sanchez, and Richie Sanggalang at courtside. And itong dalawang kuponan natin, again, galing sa panalo to in Quezon City, winning against Manila Health Forum, and Davao King Thorns winning against Makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors. Now it's the Quezon City Junior Giants setting up their offense. A lot of time on their shot clock. Yang opens up the scoring festivities with that short stab.
First blood drawn by Yang, no? Maganda yung nilaro nila in their previous win. They were able to get the necessary stops towards the end game. So in close games, no, alam mong Quezon City has that composure.
Davao King Thorns. 10 on the 24. Andres has it. Guarded by Yang. Andres going inside. And the finish for Andres. Setting up their offense once again, itong Quezon City Junior Giants. They won over Manila Health Forum by just 3 points. Cheng, 9 on the shot clock. Vergara has it. Won't go. Battle for the rebound. Parang fourth quarter agad tayo, Kyle, with the intensity that we're seeing right now.
Oo, no, yung as we mentioned nga earlier, yung init dito sa venue, nakakahawa. Talagang mainit agad yung mga bata natin.
Meantime, Tan loses the leathers. C has it. Couple of fakes and the finish.
QC off to a good start, no? Their inside points working well para sa kanila.
Putting pressure on defense. Itong Junior Giants. They go inside. Almost a travel. But that is good for Vergara. Or Xavier, rather. Score is tied at 4 apiece. 7:55 remaining. Vergara has it. Cheng on top of the key. They wanted to go inside. Good intention, just bad execution. Fontanilla. He doesn't have the numbers. Decides to wait for friends. Paras. 13 on the 24. Great defense coming from Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants.
Oo, no? The help defense of QC doing a good job in containing the penetration that time.
Fontanilla has it. Lets it fly. Won't go. Battle for the rebound. Yang against Fontanilla. They swing it over. A 3. Just off the line. Paras with the rebound.
Oh, that's familiar. That's something you've been hearing for decades here in the Philippines. Paras with the rebound.
Davao King Thorns. Ooh, someone is down. That's Andres. Shaken up right now. Quezon City has the numbers. Yang against Paras. Natapikan. They swing it out. Cheng a 3. There's a stoppage on the play.
Well, it's good to see, no, that Andres seems to have shaken off whatever hit he took. But yun nga.
You know, with the defense nitong Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants, talagang laging may collision eh. Yung help defense, yung recovery, the clogging of lanes.
They're not afraid to put their bodies on the line, no? They're really stepping in front of the offensive player, no? They're hindi lang sila basta sumusundot or trying to get steals. They're actually trying to take the contact with their chest.
Paras off the backboard, nothing there. Takbo na naman itong Quezon City. Yang has it. Cheng now to see sidestep against Paras. Offensive rebound. Binalik kay C against 2 yellow shirts. Great defense coming from Davao King Thorns.
Davao showing us that they can also play good defense. That time not allowing the bigs of Quezon City to get a good look. But for Davao, you have to do a better job of keeping itong si C off the glass, and also itong sila Yang, no? They're active around the defense. I mean the offensive rebounding in their offensive rebounds rather.
Technical foul on Flores. So sinasabi ng ating referees, before you enter the court, kailangan maayos na yung jersey mo, yung uniform mo.
Ah, yes. Oh, our referees are always on top of that, no? You can't have those mental lapses kasi sayang din. This is a point that you're giving to your opponent, no? Especially if this game is going to be a close game. Every point is going to affect the outcome.
And especially when you're trying to get, your win streak going, yung mga smallest details sa game, it could be a big difference, especially in the late goings.
Oh no, you have to be as detail-oriented as possible, especially when you're playing against a team like as good as Davao, and you can't have those errors that could, that could plague you later on.
A steal by Quezon City. Tang against Paras, floats one up, won't go. Davao is running. Andres against 3. Natapikan. 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Tang swings it over. Gocheco. Tang once again. A 3. Good!
That's also something I've been hearing a lot, no? And especially when I was younger. Tang for a 3. So, especially dito pa sa Xavier.
That's
of all
correct.
places.
Fontanilla won't go. Bringing the leather down is Yang. 17 on the shot clock. Gocheco down to C in the middle. Kicks it out to Tang. Short stab, won't go for Flores.
Quezon City wasn't able to convert that basket, no, but I like how they were moving the ball and not hesitating to pass it to an open teammate.
Paras. Swing it over. 10 seconds on the shot clock. We're hearing a lot of very, very familiar names here, no? Dito sa Junior MPBL in Paras, Tang, and the list goes on, Kyle.
Oo, almost every team that we've covered, no? Parang there would at least be 1 or 2 names that sound familiar. And yun nga, daming ating second generation athletes here in the Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. So it's a good sight to see na natutuloy ng mga batang to kung ano mga legacy ang meron sa family nila.
And a shot clock violation para sa Davao King Thorns. The timeout has been called by Quezon City, 8-8 Junior Giants. Score is 7-5 in favor of Quezon City, as we see here the 3-point shot coming from Tang, the very familiar name here in the Junior MPBL and also in the Philippines. Nature Spring Timeout, provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos.
The game starts with two teams trying to bag another win. Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants and the Davao King Thorns. Both of the teams are struggling with an incomplete lineup today. Starting with Santino Tison, Davao King Thorns key player, Coach Arvin said that this could possibly have an impact to the team dahil siya ang nagsistabilize ng guards ng team at consistent siya maglaro. While on the other side of the court, around 4 of their players are sick and couldn't make it in today's game. Coach Ian said that this might as well affect their play. However, one thing for sure, nagkakasundo ang mga coaches at yun ay naniniwala sila na kahit anong may mangyari ay may magsistep up at magsistep up pa rin sa game nila. Back to you, Charles and Kyle.
Thank you, Richie. And that is true, Kyle. No? Yung absence ng ibang players sa inyong kupunan, that's gotta hurt somehow.
Yes.
Pero knowing that this is the Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang maganda dito, sabi nga ng ating co-anchor, si Joel Parcon, hindi mo alam kung sino yung magkakaroon ng breakout game each game.
Yes, that's true, no? I mean, all of the players here, even down to the 12th man on the bench, they earned their spot on these teams. So there are some diamonds in the rough, no? Sometimes it takes unfortunate instances like this na may mga players na may sakit. Hopefully they get better. But this is an opportunity for the other players, of course, to show that they can be trusted with more playing time. And yun nga, kung ano man yung pinuhunan and trinabaho nila in practice, this is their chance now to show that they can actually apply those in games.
7-point lead for Quezon City. Hihirapan pa din ang Davao King Thorns, but Fontanilla with that floater cuts the lead to just 5. Brand new lineup para sa kupunan ng Quezon City. Paras with that emphatic rebound. Steal and a counter steal. Fontanilla ahead of the pack, and nothing that Tang could do there anymore.
MC Fontanilla, one of the shortest players on the court, no? But no hesitation in that drive, not phased one bit by the taller defender.
A 3 once again for Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants. That's courtesy of D. He's got 5 points right now. 6-point lead para sa Quezon City. Buligan has it. A lot of time on their shot clock. And so far, Kyle, wala pang na-shoot sa 3 points itong Davao King Thorns, habang ito namang Quezon City Junior Giants, dalawa na.
Well, not really the strong suit of both of these teams, no? In both of their previous wins, Quezon City only shooting 18% from 3, while itong Davao naman only shot 23%. So not really expecting them to light it up from deep, but of course, tingnan natin if they'll be able to change that.
Another great defensive possession para sa Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants, forcing a shot clock violation.
Oh, sayang yun for Buligan. He was able to hit that shot, but a second too late.
6-point lead para sa Quezon City. Buligan. Now to Tang. D, who's hit a 3-pointer earlier, kicks it out. Flores, the best player of the previous game, short on that one. Kanya pa rin ang bola. Yang with 4. Gets it to go.
Now Quezon City naka full court press na sila, no? Trying to delay the offense nitong Davao, which will come easily, bringing the ball up the court.
He got doubled, almost losing the leather. Ganda na naman ng depensa nitong Quezon City. Buligan forces one and won't go. 8-point lead para sa Quezon City. Gocheco has it, kicks it out. Flores a 3. Short. Kanya pa rin ang bola. Resiliency paying off for the best player of the previous game, Tristan Flores.
Tristan Flores knew that his shot was short, no? Instead of going back on defense, talagang hinahabol niya yung tira niya, and he was rewarded with a putback.
And that will do it to end the first 10 minutes of action. 19-11 is the score. So far, it has been a defensive story for Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants, Kyle.
Yes, no, both of these teams actually playing very good defense, especially around the perimeter, forcing a couple of 24-second shot clock violations, and they're doing a good well closing out whenever that ball is moved around.
19-11 is the score. 8-point lead for Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants. Still coming to you live here from Xavier School in San Juan City para sa continuation ng Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Charles Bechong here, Kyle Sanchez and Richie Sanggalang at courtside. And so far, Kyle, after the first 10 minutes of action, 19-11 is the score. Yung depensa talaga ng Quezon City, yung nangunguna dito sa laban na to.
Yes, no, both teams playing good defense, but yung opensa ng Quezon City medyo nahirapan it contain ng Davao towards the end of that first quarter, and the Quezon City also had some deep offensive rebounds, no, which allowed them second chance points.
Somebody is down right now. Something we don't want to see. Is that Wilcom?
We'll have to check, no? Can't really see from this angle what exactly happened, but never want to see this. No? Hopefully nothing too serious.
Tignan natin yung nangyari. Hindi na inabot eh.
I think that's Buligan. He fell to the floor, still in pain, as our medical staff are taking a look. And, he's able to stand up, no? Kaya lang visibly shaken and will be taken.
That's Buligan. Ooh. Tumama yung kanyang tuhod sa lapag doon after that collision. So we'll get more update with Richie later on. Still, 8-point ball game, 19-11, and definitely he's being attended by our medical personnel. It's away from the ball kasi yung nangyari, Kyle, no?
Oh, nothing intentional naman, no, obviously. Pero of course, may mga incidental contacts talaga that are sometimes unavoidable. But yun mukhang okay naman itong si Buligan. Hopefully, he'll be able to come back into this ball game.
Ayun. He was intending to pop out of that screen. Pero ayun nga, there was a collision. Again, something we don't want to see, especially dito sa 14 under division dahil ang babata pa nitong mga to.
Oo, yun nga. Ito si Buligan, one of...
Ooh. He had a collision with Yang. So the referees are still inspecting kung may itatawag ba sila. So the beauty of the IRS, Kyle, pwedeng kahit walang tawag dun sa play na yon, pwede nilang tawagan.
Yes, no, even though there was no initial call on that play. I think nothing conclusive, but I think our officials are trying to check if there was an intentional trip which led to him hitting the floor. But ito, mukhang may verdict na ang ating officials.
So, still an 8-point lead once again. Pakinggan muna natin yung tawag ng ating referees.
There we go. So according to our referees, no, yung sa madaling salita parang pinatid ni Yang itong si Buligan, and that's why he was nadapa siya, and that caused his knee to hit the floor with that impact. Of course, Coach Ian Mazo of Quezon City trying to plead their case, saying that there was nothing intentional, but of course my final say goes to our officials.
But that's going to be a big development here in this game. Jordan Yang has 4 points right now after the first quarter. He's averaging 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 2.6 assists. So with that technical foul, he's going to be sitting down for 3 minutes.
Tingnan natin kung medyo lalamig si Jordan, no, as he sits on the bench now for Quezon City. They're going to have to obviously find someone else who can fill his shoes while he's on the bench for the next 3 minutes. And kulang na nga sila sa player. As reported by Richie earlier, 4 of their players missing due to illness. And Coach Ian, rather, would have to dig deep into their bench. And as we said earlier, and as you mentioned, Charles, yun nga, this is a chance for their other players, yung mga hindi masyado talaga nabibigyan ng minutes to finally get that opportunity na ipakita what they're made of.
Next man up, Kyle, no? That's the beauty of the game. Talagang, you have to stay ready. Always,
Yes,
always.
Yes. Oo, as we say, yung mga millennials na you stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
That's correct.
Ay,
Meantime-
millennial ka ba, Charles?
Hindi,
I think Gen Z, no? Tumakit ulit yung tuhod ko nung sinabi mo yun.
Meantime, it's Quezon City once again pushing the pace. Flores short on that layup. Offensive rebound. Binigay ulit kay Flores. Sobra naman. Tristan Flores now with 2 points pa lang so far. Welcome loses the leather. Nagaw dito. Losing the leather is Cheng.
Some sloppy plays right now for both teams.
But you kind of should give them leeway, Kyle, no? Or give them grace na these are 14-year-olds. Talagang medyo may mga floppy na plays nga gaya ng sabi mo.
Yes, no. Of course, we are aware that these are not finished products. Far from it, and this is a developmental stage in their basketball career. So talagang you'd expect a lot of errors coming from these young men so far. But it's good that they're experiencing these growing pains. No? Matututo rin sila from these types of situations.
Welcome has it. Gives it out. Buligan. That's Valenzuela rather. Seven on the shot clock. Santos has it. Against D. Dribbling infraction. Again, yung depensa na naman itong Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants. Talagang ando doon the whole possession actually.
Yes, no? Scoreless pa din ang Quezon City here, and almost 2 minutes have transpired in the second quarter. So nakapag-adjust yung depensa ng Davao. Medyo binibilisan nila ang pag-close out, and the help defense is present as well.
Vergara has it. D gets it to go! That is Cheng. His first bucket of the day, averaging 9 points per game. 22-13. Good pass inside to Valenzuela. Somebody is down once again.
I think that's Jordan Yang, who's on the... Oh, no, sorry.
Tristan Flores.
Tristan Flores, rather.
Kind of shaken up. Pero mukhang okay naman siya, so that's a good sign. Just shaken up.
Oh, at this age din, yung preno ng mga batang to, hindi pa ganun kapulido eh. So, when they drive to the basket, sometimes when they give the ball up, tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung pagtakbo nila, which causes them sometimes to run into each other.
Vergara, another three! Hits it! 10-point lead for Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants, 25-15. Putting pressure on defense. Once again, itong Quezon City, almost a steal. Santos won't go. Kanila pa rin ang bola. It's Buligan. Back to Santos. Traveling violation.
A couple of dribbling violations back-to-back for Davao. A little hesitant sa kanilang opensa. While on the other end naman, Quezon City moving that ball well. And for the last 2 possessions, finding an open shooter in the same exact spot.
C has it. Zone defense coming from Davao King Thorns. Kanila pa rin ang bola. Cheng gets blocked by Valenzuela. Buligan against Cheng. Welcome goes inside. Shut off nicely. But Buligan scores on that short stab.
Just a long two para sa kanya, but still allowing them to keep in step dito sa Quezon City, and they're gonna need more of those before Quezon City tries to blow this lead wide open.
Cheng kicks it out nang wala pa ang bola kay Gimao. So platoon substitution para sa Davao King Thorns. As Paras, Chang, and Santos checks in. Eight-point lead para sa Quezon City, 8-8 Junior Giants. Almost a steal by Vergara. Paras. Coming off a win itong Davao King Thorns, but a steal. C against Paras. Two defenders. Gets blocked. A return to sender, says Paras. Another steal coming from the white shirts. Gimao against Paras. The presence inside for Sam Paras is just impeccable.
Oo, no? Parang mini tower power tong si Paras manning the middle para sa Davao. And they've been getting some stops, no? They're not allowed. They're making it tough for QC to score the ball. Kaya lang on the other end, they've been committing some turnovers which haven't allowed them to put their points up on the board.
4 servings, still no good for Quezon City Junior Giants. Wilcom getting doubled. Another steal forced by Quezon City. Tang Pinoy step and it gets in. (27-17). Timeout has been called by Davao King Thorns. As we take a look at this once again, sensational move coming from Teng. The score is 27-17. Nature Spring Timeout, provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos.
Si Tyrese Tang of Quezon City Junior Giants daw ang binabantayan ng Davao King Thorns ngayon according to Coach Arvin. He believes na baka kumpiyansa si Tyrese and the team na maglaro dahil mga taga-Xavier sila kung saan tayo ngayon naglalaro. Since home court, Coach Alvin believes that mas motivated ang Quezon City manalo. While on the other side of the team naman, we have Paras ang binabantayan ni Coach Ian. Dahil kung tutuusin daw, ang history ni Paras ay maganda when it comes to basketball, and they've been watching Paras during this season and nagsasound out daw talaga siya. How are they doing, Charles and Kyle?
Thank you, Richie. Well, for one, they're doing pretty good right now, Tang and Paras. Pero sabi nga ni Richie kanina, home court advantage for Tang dahil for one, Xavier School siya nag-aaral. And two, yung kanyang daddy, head coach ng Xavier.
Oo, no? Basketball runs in the bloodline of the Tang family. And of course, that familiarity, well, with this court and itong syudad ng Quezon City, talagang it's gonna work in favor, no? It's also a factor din talaga where you play. Kasi syempre, as much as you would think that it's not a factor, not all courts are different. So gamay na niya tong yung mga ring dito, yung bawat sulok ng court. So for Tyrese Tang, he can use that as advantage here today.
Tyrese Tang now with 7 points already here in this contest. Unti-unti nang namamaga itong kalamangan ng Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants, 29-17. minutes and 49 seconds remaining here in the first half. Again, putting pressure on defense are the Junior Giants. Xavier goes inside, kicks it out. Paras a three. Won't go Xavier. The offensive rebound, the reverse. Paras, offensive rebound. Wala pa din. 3 serving, still couldn't buy a basket.
Parang may takip sa ring ang Davao, no? Here on the other side of the floor.
Meantime, Gotcheco missing badly on that three-pointer. 2 minutes and 13 seconds remaining here in the first half. Xavier lines up a three. Short. You see the intention of boxing out the players from Davao King Thorns, Kyle. It's always there, kahit maliit yung tao.
Oo, no? Talagang regardless of who they're guarding, they're really making an effort of putting a body, especially when that shot goes up, no? And that's good, the textbook box out technique. Talagang regardless of where the ball is, just find the body and you have to box out. Let the ball fall where it goes.
Xavier, 3 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Fontanilla floats one up, won't go. Takbo na naman itong Quezon City. Tang. Good passing, transition offense coming from Yang and Tang.
That unselfishness from Quezon City doing wonders for them here in this ball game.
14-point lead, Gotcheco. Couldn't make it, 16. Paras, now to Fontanilla. 2 guys to beat. Hangs midair. Highlight reel if it went in.
Oo, sayang yun. Getting some airtime was Fontanilla.
Paras, strong drive inside, getting fouled. Yung mga ganong moves, Kyle, pagkakuha ng bola, face basket, driving strong, parang familiar, no?
Oo, yung mga parang mini Skywalker. Fontanilla skying high for that shot attempt didn't go in, but still almost a highlight para sa kanya. And you like to see players like that, no? Yung mga shorter players natin not showing any fear whatsoever here sa ating liga.
Sam Paras currently has 1 point and 4 rebounds. Sky is the limit for this young man, Sam Paras.
Oh, if there's anything that you can rely on when it comes to a Paras, no, it's to get those rebounds.
That's correct. 13-point ball game. Tang thought about it, and Tang knocks it down from distance. 43.8 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 34-18, it has ballooned to 16 points. Tignan natin ulit. Tang, that's his third three-pointer of the contest. He's at 10 points right now. 34-18 is the score. Nature Spring Timeout, provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos. .8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Quezon City ahead by 16 points. Natapos yung first quarter natin, 8 lang yung kalamangan ng Quezon City. Now it has ballooned to 16 points.
And here naman, no, story of the half para sa Davao. Getting a wide open layup but still not getting it to go down. While dito naman sa kabila, Quezon City finding a lot of open looks, especially from the three-point country.
Fontanilla against Tang, kicks it out. Fian, 15 seconds remaining here in the first half. Xavier has it, backing down his defender. 7 seconds. Fian gets blocked. Kanila pa rin. Tang with 2. What a defensive masterclass coming from Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants. Doon nagsisimula yung opensa nila, Kyle, sa depensa.
Yes, no, and that's why they're so unselfish then on offense kasi even on defense talagang tulong-tulong sila. Total team effort para sa kanila and that's why they have this double-digit margin heading into the half.
34-18 is the score at halftime. Magbabalik po ang Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2.
We have here Rafael Lagocheng, our captain ball of Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants. The team's doing great, Rafael, with a 16-point lead. And matanong ko lang, what is the motivation of your team coming to this game?
Our goal today is obviously to get the win, but we came from, how do you say this, a lucky win in our past 2 games, and we want to make a difference and we want to show that we can really be a contender.
Are you confident in today?
Yes, we're confident. We're confident naman, and especially when we scouted Davao and they're lacking their best players, and we prepared. I think our coaches prepared very good, and they how do you say this? They came prepared and they scouted this team also.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rafael Lagocheng of Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear, Wing Bowl, it's like coming home, Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes. Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear, Wing Bowl, it's like coming home, Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes.
We're still coming to you live here from Xavier School in San Juan City para sa continuation ng Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Charles Bechong here, Kyle Sanchez and Richie Sangalang at courtside. And Kyle, second half of action is about to begin, pero nung first half, it has been a total dominance coming from Quezon City Junior Giants.
Well, in the first quarter, no, medyo dikit yung laban natin. Both teams executing well, especially on the defensive end. But in that second quarter, Davao had some trouble with the Quezon City's pressure, especially in the backcourt, and they were able to get some good looks as well. But before we get to that, ang leading scorers natin for Davao, no one in double figures yet, but Buligan leading the way with 6, Fontanilla with 3, and Valenzuela naman with 2. While in Quezon City, Tang the highest pointer so far dito sa ating laro with 10. D and Yeng scoring 7 and 4 points respectively as well to contribute to Quezon City's cause. And as we were mentioning earlier, yung Quezon City found their groove in the second quarter, especially from three-point country. They had 6 3-pointers in the half, no? And most of them came in the second quarter, especially dito sa right corner where the shooters found their rhythm. Medyo they found themselves open, and they were trying to find the gaps dito sa depensa ng Davao, and they were able to do that with the crisp passing.
And again, this has been a defensive masterclass para sa Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants, forcing turnover after turnover.
That's too many turnovers, no, for Davao. 15 already, and we're only at the halfway mark. So I'm sure the coaching staff of the Davao King Thorns will have to address that heading into the second half. They have to take care of the ball better, obviously, and not allow Quezon City to get out in transition.
Para naman sa bench points ng Quezon City against Davao, 22 to just 10 points. What a great and deep lineup it is para sa Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants, knowing na hindi sila kompleto ngayon.
Yes, and that was one of the causes for concern earlier before we started this game. They're missing 4 players due to an illness, and meron pa tayong unsportsmanlike foul kanina, and talagang si Coach Ian Maso had to dig deep into his bench. But as we said earlier, these boys stayed ready, and kung ano man yung pre-practice nila during the week, mukhang na-apply nila dito sa laro natin, and even the bench players contributing to the overall team effort.
For Quezon City Junior Giants, Tyrese Tang, 10 points already here in this ball game. Sa normal day, he's defending his home court, home school dito sa Xavier. Pero ngayon, he's defending his city with 8 points. Home court advantage, nothing we can say more about this guy.
Yes, Tyrese Tang living up to that name. Really trying to show us that he can continue that legacy that was started by his father, Coach Tyrone Tang. This Xavier, no? As you mentioned, home court nila to. So I'm sure he feels good knowing that he's on his home floor, his school as well. And yung crowd, of course, mga tiga Quezon City here right now at our venue. So for Davao, they really have to make some adjustments here at the half if they hope to catch up.
Again, itong dalawang koponan natin, parehas galing sa panalo. Quezon City Junior Giants won over the Manila Health Forum with Doc Atoy. Again, 65-62 yan. Habang ito naman Davao King Thorns, they won over Makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors 70-60. So these two teams really trying to extend their win streak here in the elimination games of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Yes, for Quezon City naman, they can't be complacent. No, they're up by double digits. Pero as we saw in the last game nitong Davao, they scored 28 points in the fourth quarter. So they're really capable of getting hot at the right time.
Action continues here. Vergara, a 3. Yes! Still sizzling hot from deep. Itong Quezon City.
Parang hindi nakapagpahinga masyado, no? Still hot. Hindi nang lamig whatsoever. And this time, si Vergara naman ang nakakatira from three-pointer.
From defense to offense, once again. Para dito sa Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants, Tristan Flores. Now it's Paras. Fian is wide open. Couldn't get it to go. Still scoreless from deep itong Davao King Thorns. Yang, now to Vergara. They go inside the Teng. And a turnover forced by Davao. That's what you like to see from Davao this second half, Kyle.
Yes, no, they need to put up more of a fight, especially on the defensive end. That's where it's going to have to start para sa kanila.
Xavier getting fouled. Ito naman yung pinag-uusapan nating adjustments from Davao King Thorns, you know. Binibilisan na nila yung laro.
Yes, no, they're trying to push the tempo. The Quezon City, a much taller team, even at the guard position compared dito sa Davao. So they have to use their speed, try to negate yung height ng Quezon City and not allow them to set up their half-court defense.
That's correct.
And also, pag full court press sila nitong Quezon City, once they beat that press, usually there's going to be a mismatch, or at least the numbers are going to be in Davao's favor if they break that press. So they have to capitalize on that as well.
And someone's always going to be open. Meantime, 39-19. Flores sidestep against Paras. Kicks it out. Nothing. Paras, the rebound. Fontanilla has it. Smallest guy on the floor with probably the biggest heart. Boligan has it. Short. Yang. Triple teamed. Now to Teng against Paras. Kicks it out. Vergara. Wanted to go back to back. Flores stops. Pops. Won't score.
Quezon City now starting to miss, no? So this is Davao's chance to maybe trim this lead down to a more respectable margin, especially as we head into the final quarter.
Boligan hands it over to Fian. Wanted to slice the defense on that one. Paras against Flores, the spin.
Good intentions there coming from Paras, but he was already open for that shot. No, sometimes that unselfishness can work against you.
Seven minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 20-point lead for Quezon City. Clores banks it in. Sensational move from Tristan Clores.
Showing us why he's the highest point per game average player para dito sa Quezon City. He's able to find and make those tough shots. Those Tristan Clores.
He's at 6 right now. He's averaging 15 points per ball game.
Oh, we see there, no, sa ating instant replay, that last move by Tristan Clores.
Ooh.
8 seconds violation.
Again, the defense. We cannot stress about the defense. We cannot stress about the defense enough. Para dito sa Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants. It speaks for the lead, Kyle.
Oh, and the turnovers nitong Davao, they're at 17 already.
Cheng couldn't get that basket to go. Approaching the halfway point of the third quarter. Fontanilla. Paras offers the pick. Short from Fontanilla. Xavier. That's what you like to see from Davao King Thorns. Putting up a fight.
And if they're going to get back into this ball game, no, they're gonna have to slowly but surely crawl their way back, and that's going to start by out-hustling and outworking itong Quezon City, no? So kung minamalas man sila ng konti on offense, yes, yung hard work, walang minamalas when you're trying to put in that effort. So they have to keep continuing and doing that if they want to cut this lead down.
It's Jarrell Mark Xavier. Now has 3 points and a couple of rebounds. Averaging 15 minutes per game yan. Contributing 5.6 points, 5 rebounds, and 0.4 assists.
So decent averages considering the minutes that he's getting.
Quezon City Junior Giants sitting at a comfortable 21-point lead, 41 to 20. 6 and 34 remaining here in the third.
Davao with a 2-2-1 press, but easily broken by Quezon City.
Clores won't go. They're getting stops itong Davao King Thorns.
But once again, they are getting those stops, but they're giving the ball away just as easily.
Ganda sana. Pero sa kanila pa rin ang rebound. Cheng kicks it out. Vergara, corner three. Rattles it out. Fontanilla, 3-on-2. Gets blocked by Tristan Clores from behind. Paras, the counter steal.
Smothering defense from both teams.
Meanwhile, let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, Richie Sanggalang. Go, Richie.
Tristan Clores of Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants feels no pressure today. He is quite confident because they had their practices coming to this game. Their chemistry is good. They have the bond in and outside the court. The team is ready, ika nga ni Tristan. And quote-unquote, any opponent, we can beat. Back to you, Charles and Kyle.
Thank you so much, Richie. And the familiarity, hindi lang naman yan inside the court, Kyle, yung camaraderie nyo as brothers and teammates. Hindi lang yan nasa loob lang lagi ng court. Nasa labas din.
Yeah, sometimes it can even be more important, no, yung off-the-court bonding ninyo, because it's one thing to practice together. Pero when you get to know a person off the court, no, yung mga likes and dislikes ng isang tao, and you actually form that bond, it can reflect on the way that you perform as a team when you're inside to get inside those lines. And for the case of Quezon City, kitang-kita natin, no, that cohesion working very well para sa kanila. And I also love the confidence nito ni Tristan Clores, feeling that they can beat any team that they go up against. And that's the confidence that you need if you're gonna be successful.
25-point lead. Paras against C. Gets the basket. And one for Sam Paras.
Sam Paras trying to breathe life back into his team, and this is a good time And as we see here, no, taking the contact, tong si Paras, so using that upper body strength to be able to finish even when he was fouled, concentrating for that basket.
Pound for pound, fitness, foul counted play of the game, courtesy of Sam Paras. Just couldn't get that three-point play, pero sa kanila pa rin ang bola. Buligan. Now to Paras once again. Andres is open. Strong drive inside, gets fouled.
And this is something that Davao has to take advantage of. Yung penalty situation nitong Quezon City with still 4 minutes and 22 seconds left in the third quarter. If they'll be able to close the gap, you know, they have to stop the time and also put easy points in the basket. So they have to attack the basket a little bit more. Hopefully they get fouled as well.
Andres, down to Paras. Good move, gets doubled. Buligan couldn't get a hold of that leather. You like to see, you know, Sam Paras, even at 14 years old, andun na yung post moves, Kyle.
Oh, he really knows how to use his body, no? And also yung footwork niya, trying to spin off his defenders and using that pivot to get good inside position. So good work para sa kanya.
Meantime, missed from the three para kay Buligan. And we're talking about Sam Paras. Yung pagka-veterano, Kyle, nandoon na eh. Pagkakuha ng bola, face basket, assess the situation, and then read the defense. Give this guy 4-5 years. He'll dominate here in the Philippine basketball.
Oh, no, especially if he gets taller and even bigger than he is now. Yung kung ngayon pa lang meron na siyang ganyang footwork, kailangan mo na lang dagdagan ng, i-polish mo na lang ng konti yung offensive skill set niya, and it'll be good news for him in his basketball career.
45-24 with 3:29 remaining here in the third period. As Valenzuela, nothing in those two attempts. Meantime, oh! Naibawi naman sila doon ni Buligan.
That's only, I think that's only the first three-pointer for Davao. No? What a time for it to come. They're gonna have to try to convert more of those.
Pacheco gustong bumawi. 1 out of 4. Downtown itong Davao King Thorns. Valenzuela working his way against Cheng. Naagawan. Gimao. Oh, what a tough shot from Gimao. And again, the lead is 20. 47-27 with 2 minutes and 51 seconds remaining here in the third period. Davao King Thorns really having a hard time scoring here in this game. Nature Spring Timeout, provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos. Si Coach Benji, hindi nanood. Two minutes and 51 seconds remaining here in the third period. 47-27 is the score. Surprisingly, Kyle, kahit na lamang ang Quezon City ngayon, ang Davao, out-rebounded pa nila ang Quezon City, 31 to just 28.
Yes, no, leading by 3 in the rebounding department is Davao, and that's just a testament to the type of effort they've been putting in. No? Not the taller team compared to the white shirts. And itong sila Paras really doing damage on the glass. But of course, yung cushion that Quezon City was able to build in the second quarter is enough to have this comfortable lead.
Wow, what a move coming from Valenzuela. parang hindi 14 anyos. Pang veterano yung ganong galaw eh.
Oh no, spinning off his defender and really knowing how to use the glass.
And the foul is going to be called against C. This is what you want to see from Davao. Kahit paunti-unti maputol nila or mabawasan yung kalamangan ng Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants.
And we all know that they're capable of putting up points in a hurry, in a short span of time. So if they're able to cut this lead down to, let's say, 12 or 10 points heading into the fourth quarter, anything is still possible.
Meantime, it's Wilcom with his first point of the game. Two of two for Wilcom. 47-31 is the score. Putting pressure on defense naman ngayon. Ang Davao King Thorns easily broken. C kicks it out. Tang has it. Rattles that one out. Buligan, unforced error.
And these turnovers are really hurting Davao. Especially now that Quezon City is starting to miss from the field. This is prime opportunity for them to pounce on Quezon City's shooting woes. But in turnovers nga, they have to simply take better care of the ball as we see there.
And Tang, that's his 14th point here in this contest. Need we say more about this young man? 49-31, Buligan against Tang. A minute and 18 seconds remaining. Buligan against a much taller defender. Now it's Paras. Valenzuela, short stab. Wala pa din yan. Yang kicks it out. Gotcheko a three. Gets it to go!
Quezon City trying to go on a run of their own. And a missed opportunity time and again for Davao, shooting themselves in the foot.
Back to a 21-point deficit. Gotcheko with a steal. Tang, 3-on-1 situation. Sets D up. And that is a mortal sin, Kyle. When you're bringing the ball down while being pressured, you never ever bring the ball down the sideline.
Yes, and also you don't pick up the ball if you don't have any intention to shoot or pass it. You just don't pick up the ball, and doon ka palang maghahanap ng mapapasahan. So it's easy for the defense to trap you in that instance.
Tang, 16 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Yang against Paras, and Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants playing really assertive basketball right now as another steal from Gotcheko. 2 seconds remaining. Gets fouled.
And ang masakit dun, no? Parang 2 free throws pa yata ang i-award Quezon City even as the time was running out.
The lead was down to just 16 points, 15 points maybe. Pero ngayon 25 points na naman. And that single minute alone, 1 minute alone.
And yun nga, a lot of things can happen in a short amount of time. Davao repeatedly giving the ball to QC with those turnovers. And QC naman, di nila sinasayang, converting almost every time they get that ball.
That is our score here in the third quarter. 57-31, 26-point lead para sa Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants. Still tuning in to Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2 ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. Third quarter highlights tayo. It has been Quezon City all game long, Kyle.
Especially from three-point country, as we saw there. No, they've been getting really good looks at the basket, but then starting from the defensive end para dito sa Quezon City, they're able to get the necessary stops. And yung depensa naman ng Davao, medyo lumuluwag na rin dahil nga they're not able to convert or execute properly on offense. So yung depensa nila naapektuhan na din.
Start of the fourth quarter, Charles Bechong here, Kyle Sanchez and Richie Sangalang at courtside. And this is really a high mountain to climb for Davao King Thorns. A monumental task to still be able to get this win.
A tall task indeed. No, they're gonna have to play close to perfection here in the final quarter if they hope to steal this win from Quezon City. And they're gonna have to go back to the drawing board otherwise and look back on all those mistakes that they committed here in this ball game.
Quezon City looking to build on their win nung previous game nila against Manila Health Forum. Kasi 3 puntos lang yung panalo nila ngayon eh. They want to show the fans of Junior MPBL, all the players and the teams na, hey, we're something else. Hindi yan chamba, yung 3 puntos na panalo namin.
Oh no, they're showing us that they're actually a force to be reckoned with here in the 14 under division. Quezon City showing much better performance here compared to that last win against Manila. Especially yung shooting nila. No? They only converted 3 3-pointers in that previous win, but now 8 3-pointers na ang nako-convert ng Quezon City. Much better percentage as well.
Surprisingly, Kyle, kahit panalo sila dito sa nakaraang laro nila, they were out-rebounded by 9 rebounds. Ngayon, out-rebounded pa din sila, pero lamang pa rin sila.
Yes, no? Yung depensa talaga nila, yung that's been the difference para sa kanila, yung pressure defense nila, getting a lot of turnovers kontra dito sa Davao. And even though they have been out-rebounded, as you said, those points from transition and yung 3 points din nila, that's been enough for them to get this comfortable lead. That's also something that they can address. No? They can't keep getting out-rebounded every game. They're not a particularly short team. So at this point, it's just going to be a matter of effort para sa kanila.
Yeah, actually, they're significantly taller than Davao King Thorns.
Especially at the guard position. No? The guards of Davao, yung typical Pinoy guards natin, ito sila Fontanilla, more diminuture in height. Pero still, yung hustle nila, andun eh, kaya out-rebound nila itong Quezon City.
57-33, almost 2 minutes gone by the fourth period. Kaya pa kaya ito ng Davao King Thorns. Gimao, Vergara, down to Cheng on top of the key. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Great defense so far from Davao King Thorns. Cheng kicks it out. Cheng a 3. Short. Gimao the offensive rebound and the foul. You like the ball movement, Kyle. Hindi talaga sila nagko-collapse. You know, the composure even when the shot clock is winding down, even when Davao is playing really great defense, composure is there.
And the patience as well. No? Even though there have been some standout performers here today, for the most part, they've been trusting all the teammates and every player that's been fielded in by Coach Ian Mazo here today.
57-33. Almost a steal by Flores. Again, pinag-uusapan natin, Kyle, this is the beauty of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Hindi mo alam kung sino yung puputok kada laro. Last game, it's Tristan Flores with 16 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Ngayon naman, si Tyrese Tang with 14 big points and 3 assists.
And that speaks of the depth of this team. No? They're not a one-man show. We're relying only on Tristan Flores. He had a decent game here as well. But other players, namely nga itong sila Tyrese Tang, stepping up and providing us that boost that they needed, as well as, you know, nga, may mga nawawalang players there from their lineup.
Shot clock violation forced by Davao King Thorns. You can't help to ask, Kyle, no? Asan yung ganyan kagandang depensa nyo all throughout this game? Bakit ngayon lang?
Oo, no? And unfortunately for them, they gave up one too many three-pointers para dito sa Quezon City earlier, starting with, well, first quarter pa lang actually. And that's something they will look back on. Maybe they can get back to on the winning track in their next game if they're able to address those issues.
Still 58-33. 25-point lead para sa Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants. If they win this game, they're gonna be 3-4 and 2. Habang ang Davao naman, if they lose this game, they will be 3-5. So itong Quezon City looking to clinch a playoff spot here in the Junior MPBL. Buligan won't go. Offensive rebound. Naagawan siya doon. Teng pushing the pace, kicks it out. Gimawa 3 overshoots that one. But right there, it's Cheng with a stick back. Fontanilla. Now to Andres, gives it to Buligan, a 3.
Back-to-back misses para kay Buligan, trying to shoot their way back into this game, but still nothing for Davao.
Traveling violation, and Kyle, I can't help but notice 1 out of 5 lang ang Davao sa 3-point country. I think this is something that they can work on the next games, no? Adding another weapon.
Yes, no, not shooting particularly well. Even in their previous win, itong Davao not the best percentage. So if the inside scoring isn't working, you have to find other ways to put that ball in the basket. You can't be a one-dimensional team, no? Pag na-check ka na sa inside scoring mo, you have to be able to shoot around the perimeter as well and keep the defense honest.
Flores. Strong drive and a foul. Quezon City Junior Giants just making it look so easy here in this game.
And they're still not stepping off the gas, no? Itong Quezon City playing as if they're not up by a big margin, and penalty na nga itong Davao.
Tristan Flores with 9 points so far. Ano bang kwento, Kyle, dun sa mga nagpapalit ng sapatos after the first half? Kasi kanina, si Tristan Flores, he was wearing a Kobe 4. Ngayon naka GT cut yata siya, if I'm not mistaken. So is there a ritual ba yan?
Well, from personal experience, no, I've personally never done that. Pero yung mga naririnig kong kwento from other players that I've talked to, it's just either a comfort thing or feeling nila kung minamalas sila in the first half. Sometimes they try to find ways, no, baka sakaling it might reverse kung anumang bad luck ang meron sila. Pero hindi naman minalas itong Tristan Flores in the first half. Although he wasn't putting up his usual numbers, so maybe that's also something on the back of his mind. Or maybe if he changed his shoes, maybe his performance would be a little bit better. So maybe that's the case with Tristan.
Hindi mo pa yan ginawa, Kyle?
Hindi, kasi isa lang talaga baon kong shoes lagi.
Okay.
Kahit gustuhin ko pa.
Mabigat yan no? Dalawa yung sapatos mong dala, dalawang pares. Meantime, it's Valenzuela missing on that shot. Dang. Strong drive to the basket and the easy deuce. Again, making it look so easy itong Quezon City.
Up by 31 points already, or rather 33 points. So, really clamping down then on Davao. Davao scoring 70 points in that last game, but 33 pa lang. Already almost done with this game.
Valenzuela, nothing there. Xavier fighting for the rebound. You like to see the intensity sa mga rebounding opportunities natin dito sa Junior MPBL.
even at this late stage, with Quezon City up big, still not willing to give those rebounds up. Kontra dito sa Davao, still fighting for possession. And if you're Coach Ian Mazo, you can't help but be satisfied with the way that your boys are playing here today, answering that call.
As Valenzuela knocking down that 15-footer. Sweet shooting big man para sa kupunan ng Davao. Tang. Now to Gocheco. Misses badly on the 3. Fontanilla gets a much taller defender, Tyrese Tang. 15 on the 24. Valenzuela offers the pick. Nowhere to go is Fontanilla. 7 seconds to shoot. Chang stops. Won't go. Deng is ahead of the pack once again. And the easy deuce. Another fast break opportunity para sa Quezon City Junior Giants. $68-35. What an overwhelming lead para dito sa Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants.
Davao still fielding in their first 5, no? Not waving the white flag yet.
Valenzuela. Oh, what a move! Coming from this big guy, Valenzuela. Muntik pang wala sa kanila yung bola doon.
And even with Valenzuela hitting back-to-back baskets, no, not one particular player really stood out on the offensive end para dito sa Davao. No one still in double figures para sa kanila when we're already here in the fourth quarter. So yung depensa talaga ng Quezon City made it extremely difficult for them to get quality looks at the basket.
68-37. Boligan has it. Andres wanted to split the defense. Just couldn't get the basket to go. Paras. Wala pa din. Andres still couldn't get the basket to go. Gocheco all alone.
And it's been that easy for Quezon City to get these baskets here today. And on the other end naman, Davao has had to bleed for these 37 points.
Boligan has it. Forces one. Won't go. Samparas with a tip in. He's got 7 points and 9 rebounds. Vergara against Valenzuela has the speed advantage. Boligan now to Valenzuela. You love to see how the bigs of Davao King Thorns are playing right now, Kyle.
Itong si Valenzuela and si Paras, no? This is actually a good tandem, no? When they're on the floor, it's a good combination para sa front court nila. Taller players and yung rebounding nila. They out-rebounded itong Quezon City, kaya lang they didn't get a lot of help, especially from the guard position here today. Boligan has contributed some, and as well as Fontanilla, but obviously not enough.
Andres the offensive rebound. 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Boligan, Andres firing away. Valenzuela. Nothing there. Now it's Gocheco. 1 minute and 15 seconds. Gimao. Over to Teng. Kicks it out. Vergara has it. 10 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Wala pa din. $59 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Boligan lines up a 3. Still firing blanks. Itong Davao King Thorns, 1 out of 8 so far in this game. "44 seconds remaining. Cocheco has it. Over to D. Gimao, the spin, the shot, and the basket.
That was a tough shot from Gimao, no? Spinning off his defender, and even though there was help defense as he spun off his initial defender, he was still able to finish off the glass pa.
Paras losing the leather on that play. 15 seconds to go. They will just waste away the time, let the clock wind down. And the completely dominant performance coming from the boys in white. Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants firing on all cylinders. A defensive masterclass. It has been a 32-point blowout win for Quezon City, Kyle.
Yes, complete team effort for Quezon City. It all started on the defensive end para sa kanila, not allowing Davao to get any good looks for the majority of this ball game. Even though they were out-rebounded, they shot well naman from three-point country, and that allowed them to gain that much-needed separation, and they didn't look back.
The assist column, Kyle, 20 to just 5 para sa Quezon City.
Yes, as we noticed then earlier, no, yung passing nila, mabilis yung ikot ng bola when the possession was in Quezon City's hands. Not hesitating and not taking a lot of time in moving that ball around, finding their open teammates, sharing the wealth, ika nga. And for Quezon City, it has given them this huge 32-point victory.
It has been once again a defensive masterclass. 34 turnovers forced by Quezon City Junior Giants, and that spelled the win for these young guys. Meantime, let's turn it over to Richie Sanggalang kasamang best player of the game.
An easy win for the Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants. We have here our player of the game, Tyrese Tang with 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Matanong ko lang, ano pa ba yung dapat abangan ng mga viewers natin sa mga next games nyo?
So we're on a 4-win streak now in MPBL, and I think we have a very good chance of making it to the championship. And now that our team and coaches have confidence and we have now prepared for the rest of their games, I feel like we have a big chance of making it to the championship.
May mga gusto ka bang batiin or pasalamatan?
Yeah, of course. Thank you to my coaches and my team, always pushing me to become better. And thank you to my friends who came to watch. And always thank you for my family for always supporting me with the non-stop support. And my mom and Titus, my brother, for bringing me here and watching.
Mga kaliga, Tyrese Tang, our player of the game, and also thank you to Don Benitos for providing a scrumptious Filipino delicacy to our player of the game, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasaba. Back to you, Charles and Kyle.
Congratulations, Tyrese Tang and the rest of the Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants 14 under division for dominating this fight so far. And coming up, it's the 16 under division, still Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants against Davao King Thorns. Magbabalik po ang Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Sumuko sa gustong gawin, isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Yeah, gabayad pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines. Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear. Wing Bowl, it's like coming home. Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes,